This is for fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use, fair use. And for educational purposes only. This is not for any kinds of monetary gain on any of these videos. This is all for fair use, fair use, fair use, and educational purposes only.
Everybody be careful out there. There's now masked men who are pretending to be ICE agents or law enforcement, and they're grabbing women, and unfortunately there's already been 2 rapes, one in North Carolina and one in Maryland. There was an attempted rape in New York, and that guy then assaulted and robbed a woman when the attempt failed. And they're all saying the same thing, either law enforcement or ICE. They're mainly targeting Latino women. One of them had a fake badge, the others didn't have a badge. But the problem is ICE goes around in mass with no badges. So when a masked man comes in with a no badge or a fake badge, there's no way for women to know whether they're law enforcement or not. So if you don't cooperate with law enforcement, they're going to add a lot of charges to your accounts. But if you do cooperate, it turns out it's not law enforcement, it's a total disaster. That's why law enforcement and ICE should never, ever be in mass. You should always represent a badge. That's how we do it in America.
There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
I'd say 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate. There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really.
I guess maybe one day they'll learn.
National Guard troops are on the streets to help carry out the president's unprecedented and boundary-pushing plan to take over policing in the nation's capital.
One day after President Trump announced his plan, National Guard troops were deployed to D.C. streets Tuesday night, joining nearly 900 federal agents and officers that have taken post around Washington, alongside local police who are now under the authority of the Trump administration. In D.C.'s Anacostia neighborhood, Ron Moten says crime has long plagued his community, but he and others are skeptical this is a good idea.
They're tired of violence. I get it. But my only caution is one thing can lead to the next thing. You can take over our police department today, and we wake up and you take over our city.
They may not give it back.
They may not give it back.
Top Department of Justice officials, including the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, met with D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser yesterday, while the White House defended the 30-day takeover.
We are removing as many criminals from the streets, and we are cleaning up D.C. as best as we can, and working with the Metropolitan Police Department to do that.
Darrell Gaston has seen the violence up close.
Those are bullet holes up there?
Yeah, bullet holes. This whole window had to be replaced right here.
A recent car chase and shooting damaged the outside of Gaston's restaurant. He welcomes an increased law enforcement presence, but says the community wants a longer-term plan to curb crime.
We can always use more police, right? But I think having police officers that are from the community, that are trained locally, is much different than having a federal police that's not trained in community policing.
D.C.'s mayor cites data which shows violent crime is at its lowest level in 30 years.
Watch this video to find out the origins of 607 Unc's Witchcraft.
Sick fucking asshole, man. I'm trying to tell you, he's a sick man, bro. He's a sick fucking man.
Hey.
That motherfucker is a sick voodoo doctor, and he brings those little children.
Come on, when the fuck I do that?
He takes the soul of children, and you know you did. You can't talk to that shit in that building.
Come on, gang, stop playing with me, Bird. I don't know what the hell that is.
You know for a fact that you was in that fucking building with me. Stop playing.
Yeah, I stayed in the building. But ain't all you talk about ain't true.
Wait, he said the building with him.
Yeah, we stayed in the building. Castle Park Apartment.
We grew up in Castle Park
Apartments, yeah.
It's a psych ward. That's what it is.
It's a psych ward. Huh? It's true.
Wait, slow down. Castle Park Apartments is a site.
Look it up.
It's in St. Louis.
So what you mean by take the souls of children?
But why you talking about that shit, Vern?
Young, look black. They took us being young and they trained us in war. He specialized in spell. All y'all around him, he's praying on y'all soul. Y'all life is gonna be fucked up.
Gang, stop playing with me.
I grew up on the 3rd floor. He grew up on the 2nd floor. They taught him in witchcraft and war. They taught me in politics. And he knows that. Anybody that live in the capital in St. Louis know it's a haunted building. They take children and make up money.
The cup, what is that about, bro? 'Cause I seen a dude touch the cup and something happened to his hand.
Oh, look. Keep in mind what he told me, that now I'm going to handle things a different way. That's his cup of soul. If you touch that cup or go in the room with it, he got you.
Ain't no phone up.
He got you.
So in a negative way?
Anyway,
Okay, Verb, can you...
Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to like and share.
En este momento estamos ingresando a estas pinturas impresionantes. Vean.
Those aren't Africans, all right? These, they talking about it's Africans, dark-skinned Africans. No, it's... These was just... Mexicans, all right? So-called Mexicans that was darker, all right? They was darker, and then you also had Jake, all right? You also had the Southern tribe, so you had Judah that was mixed in there too with Issachar, all right? So it wasn't no fucking Africans, all right? It wasn't no heathens.
Bello, tranquilo. Esto es muy, muy bello. Muy cerca. Están muy bien conservadas porque la selva y el techo, y además creo que lo más bello de esto es que son inaccesibles, es muy complejo, hay que pasar hasta por la gente que te quiere cobrar y hay gente que en la entrada se queja. Entonces por eso la conservación es muy, muy bella, muy importante, muy especial.
You gotta understand that so-called Mexicans was dark-skinned, man. It was darker than what y'all see today. And in some parts of Mexico, you still see that they dark like a so-called Negro today, man. The Negroes are not Africans. All right, we are not Africans.
Esto es original, no se ve retocado ni. It's demoralizing for guys who really want to get ahead, and it's just not happening.
Young men are struggling to get jobs, even if they have a college degree.
It's like, wow, I can't even get a job as a busser.
I have 900 plus applications, and I have received nothing.
Men under 30 with bachelor's degrees have almost double the unemployment rate of young women with the same education level. According to data analyzed by NBC News, 6% of 23 to 30-year-old men with a bachelor's degree are unemployed. One reason for this?
Essentially, 100% of the labor force growth has been coming from the healthcare industry, and that industry is overwhelmingly female. While at the same time, you've seen these traditionally male blue-collar jobs in manufacturing, transportation and warehousing, mining, those have been down or flat.
And while a bachelor's degree is still valuable to women entering the workforce, it doesn't carry the same weight it once did for men. Data shows that young men with a bachelor's degree are actually slightly more likely to be unemployed than their peers who have just a high school diploma.
And I think what we're seeing more of is demand for credentialing of some kind that is aligned with the actual work rather than simply a college degree.
We are told that a college degree our whole life is a golden ticket to the American dream. So you graduate with this degree that's supposed to rocket you to a stable career, and you just fall flat on your face.
And beyond the economic implications, this shift can impact the mental and social health of young men too. In a Gallup poll published earlier this year, 25% of 15 to 34-year-old men reported feeling lonely, compared to just 18% of women their age.
Emotionally, it's a bit rough. You know, I want to get out there. I want to start my life. I want to be financially independent and maybe just feel a little bit successful, but
that's over with.
Today is Judgment Day, chat. YouTube is now launching their AI age verification system today, in which they will base your age off of what you watch and ask you for your ID if they find out that you're not old enough. So in case you guys are thinking about watching anything that's childlike, like video games, and then trying to watch something more mature, like police videos, you're cooked. They're gonna be asking you for your ID, and you have to give that shit up, or you ain't gonna be able to go on the site. And in case you were thinking about using a VPN, that shit ain't going either. They got some shit where they can now detect if you using a VPN and not allow you on the site completely. All I know is this, man. They better not ask me for my ID. And there's a lot of people out here that are saying the same thing, because some people have a Google and YouTube account that is older than the age of 18. Like, ain't no way you finna ask me for my ID when my account is older than 18 years old, bro. Y'all gotta lock in. I'll say it again, man. Look at this. This is in New Orleans. If you cannot see that the Messiah is on his way, you're not paying attention at all. Look at this. New Orleans is known for so much wickedness, just like LA. Look at this. Are you serious? Men. Sodom and Gomorrah.
That boy said he went to China, got an MRI, X-ray, and blood work for $80. $80 for an MRI, blood work, and X-ray. You know how much that shit would have cost in the United States? Do you know how much that shit would have cost in the United States? Well over 15 grand. Well over 15. It can cost up to $12,000 for MRI alone in the United States. X-rays, on a good day, $100. Blood work, a few hundred. The medicine that I'm on, the medication that I'm on, over there, I could get like 10 months worth for $170. $170. You know how much it costs in the United States? $1,100. If you never felt like the United States was duping you, you should now.
About to go to work, bro. What are you doing here, bro?
I told you I need some money. Your son needs some diapers. He needs some water. He needs some food. And I need to get my hair done. So
Basically, she came to come and try to get some money off of him. But she claiming that she just gonna use that money on her son and all this bullshit. I've been seeing a lot of videos like this, but what she really gonna do is get the money, take it, and do everything that she want to do with the money, and basically be like, exclude the child.
Hair done, like that's not my problem getting your hair done, bro.
I texted you and told you I was coming up here to get the money to get my hair done.
Hey, I don't even get paid. I don't even get paid till Friday. He hungry. What about the money that you got last month?
What money? That money got spent. I have to take care of him every day. What are you talking about?
Bro,
I have to eat every day. We got stuff to do. That money been spent. I need some money to get my hair done.
What does you have to eat got anything to do with me?
My son need him a couple of things. He needs some new clothes. He needs some shoes. I mean, you working? You got a job, right?
Bro, I'm
you
just.
You got a job. You can't give me no money.
She needs a fucking job.
For your
bro,
son.
I don't get paid till Friday. I don't get paid till Friday, bro.
You can't give me no money for your
like
son.
You popping up on my job like this, bro. This crazy, bro.
You can't give me no money for your son.
This crazy, bro.
You can't give me no money for your son. You weird.
How am I weird? Because I don't want to get your hair done.
It's cool, though. It's cool. You won't be seeing your son no more. Bye.
I see a lot of y'all saying that's too much for me. I don't have the body shape for it.
Now, you just seen this nigga just had on a tutu or a skirt.
It's not going to look good on me. I am a man. It's going to look fine on you. I promise you. I really come up with any excuse. I've been designing this same particular skirt for 2 years now. It's going to look fine. And they go up to 4XL. So, what are you talking about?
Fucking sodomite.
Donald Trump is calling to deport U.S. citizens who were born here Yep, out loud, he said that maybe it's time to get rid of some of the people who were born here. Now, he's referring to criminals and people who do very bad things. I guess that doesn't apply to 34 felonies. But yes, that is where we're at here in the U.S. today. We have a president calling for the deportation of U.S. citizens. This comes on the heels of him visiting a migrant detention center in the Everglades that is referred to as Alligator Alcatraz, where he has said that the alligators can do their job and deal with any escapees. If that is not cruel and unusual punishment, I don't know what is. So this
is power. Everyone in here. Y'all are sad. You are hurt, devastated people. This is power. Here's a fun fact. Germans are white. This is what power looks like. How does a friend of people of color? That is what power is. That's what I'm learning. Go away. Area never existed. It never will exist. Y'all traded with agriculture and ethnicity and background you came from. America 1790. That's what you did. Dude, shut up. We don't want to hear about your fucking bullshit. Y'all are hurting. You are hurting inside. Yeah, you're not welcome in this community. Get the fuck out of here. That's it. You are sad and scared. Better be fucking fast, dude. Go home! Fucking loser! That's not legal. They can just fucking get it.
Good morning. Breaking fuck the news. The time is 9:06 a.m. on August 14th. It is a Thursday. Last night, in the wee hours of the night, it looks like federal agents set up checkpoints on 14th Street in D.C. I will show bits and pieces of the clip. Bullshit. There are other footage of this, but the last time I posted footage just straight through, TikTok dinged the video for whatever reason, so I'm going to space it out this time. Well, let's just call it duck a duck, okay? It was never about the crime rate. It's about total control, okay? If you, for example, were going to send organizations of people in to stop a certain kind of crime, you would target that certain kind of crime. Like, for example, if you were trying to stop drugs, like fentanyl, which fentanyl can't be made in the hood, in a trailer, and you have, it's a lab thing, right? So where the fuck is it coming from? Oh, sorry, am I asking the wrong questions? Next thing. For example, like child abductions, like there's over 100 plus child abductions that just occurred in Virginia in the last month alone, or missing child cases, sorry, let me not say abduction. Missing child cases in the last month in the state of Virginia. But hey, what the fuck do I know? It's very odd that most of this policing is going on in very, ethnic neighborhoods. Now, 14th Street isn't ethnic, but what I will say to you is this. The people were outside in the streets, and they weren't people that looked like me. It was the other side, right? People are pissed because what the fuck is going on? Checkpoints are entrapment. We all know checkpoints are entrapments. They're going to find everything they possibly can to get you at a checkpoint. Anything they can find you on, they're going to, your tail light's cracked. Hey, you're not supposed to have that hanging from your roof. Go ahead and step out the vehicle. Hey, do you know that you have a warrant from 1996? It's non-extraditable, but we have to take you in just because, we're feds. It's all in fucking entrapment, bro. Breaking fuck the news. Ron DeSantis and his little administration down in Florida have announced they will be opening up a second deportation center in an abandoned prison west of Jacksonville, Florida.
They're going to call it Deportation Depot. Welcome to the shit show.
Got that little 10,000 for the little cadet program. So y'all might as well get the fuck. Hey, take your sword out your pocket. Take it down there.
Let me go to my next one.
Why are you here? You're trying to arrest innocent people? What's your purpose? What's your goal? What's the motive? Why won't you show your face? Like you look yourself in the mirror and think I did a good job today? Our streets! Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Get off our streets! Turn left!
Trying to get people to turn left to not go down 14th Street. There's a random search right now. They've pulled over about 6 cars. We've seen 2 people get detained, one by ICE, one by the police. Taken, no rhyme or reason.
I hope it doesn't come to New York.
How well is it going to go in New York? Seeing people like that on the subway. Hochul tried that.
He's trying to make being homeless a crime, and it's not a crime. It's a social issue that we need to deal with.
How is it going to make the city safer? He doesn't live here. What the hell does he know? I don't like taking the subway now. I can't imagine what it's going to be like with having the National Guard in the subway station.
I don't know. If that happens to New York, it's going to be really bad.
These are your own fucking citizens. These are homeless people. You guys are fucking crook. Don't let them do this to you. It's abusive to you, and now you're gonna get fucked when you're fucked up and you have to go to VA and they cut all your services. Refuse now. Do not do this. You have the obligation to refuse unlawful orders. Okay?
As you can see, it's a lot of Edomites. It's a lot of Edomites that ain't fucking with this. That just know that this isn't right. You know.
So we have breaking news coming out of D.C. this morning, as Trump is warning Congress that if they don't extend his control over Washington, D.C. past 30 days, that he's going to declare a national emergency. Up until now, he's been using Section 740 of the D.C. Home Rule Act. This allows the president to take over D.C.'s police for 30 days during an emergency. Now, after that, Congress has to approve any extensions. But up till now, he has put National Guard and federal police agents on the streets of D.C. to patrol. And he says it's to stop a so-called crime crisis, but from the numbers we've seen put out, the official numbers show crime in D.C. is at or near historic lows right now. So why does this matter to you nationwide? A national emergency could actually unlock more than 100 special powers, from freezing assets and controlling certain communications to, if he invokes the Insurrection Act, deploying active duty military, or even federalizing National Guard units anywhere in the country. So if Congress refuses to extend authority, Trump says he's going to do it anyway, that he'll bypass them. And legal experts warn that this move could be unprecedented, could spark a major constitutional showdown over presidential power.
Trump announced, starting this morning, all 50 states across the United States will completely eliminate homelessness. This time, we will thoroughly clean up the country. He spoke bluntly on social media. Let our nation be safer and more beautiful than ever before. The policy is highly coercive. Those willing to leave will receive official assistance. Those who insist on staying will be directly classified as criminals. We will lock you up in the prison that belongs to you. There is no room for negotiation, no nice guy.
Damn.
Do you have any specifics about how homeless people will be dealt with, where they would be moved to? What does this look like?
I do, yes, and it's an important question, so thank you for raising it. The Metropolitan Police Department, with the support of the new federal agencies who have been surging on the streets of the District of Columbia, are going to enforce the laws that are already on the books here in Washington, D.C. For far too long, these laws have been completely ignored, and the homelessness problem has ravaged the city. So DC Code 22-1307 and DC Municipal Regulation 24-100 give the Metropolitan Police Department the authority to take action when it comes to homeless encampments. So homeless individuals will be given the option to leave their encampment, to be taken to a homeless shelter, to be offered addiction or mental health services, and if they refuse, they will be susceptible to fines or to jail time. Again, these are pre-existing laws that are already on the books. They have not been enforced, which is part of the reason for this nationalizing of the federalizing of the National Guard to bring in this assistance for law enforcement. While we are targeting criminals and trying to remove criminals off of the streets, we also want to make DC safe and beautiful, and that involves removing mentally disturbed individuals in homeless encampments as well. So we will be using these regulations and code that already exists to clean up our streets. And we.
Now I'm sitting here just looking like this because have y'all seen the back to school commercials for the kids?
My mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These council binders help me stay organized. These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils, too. These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
That was the darkest shit I have ever seen in my motherfucking life. I ain't gonna lie, that was dark.
So they just passed a bill for the American taxpayer to pay for Israel's soldiers. Yeah, so now we're going to be on the hook for IDF soldiers' retirement and health care. Not only are we on the hook for their retirement and health care, they're going to get more per soldier than U.S. soldiers are going to get. And this wasn't just Republicans or just Democrats. Both of them, the Republicans and the Democrats, both passed a bill to give our tax money to IDF soldiers so they could have good health insurance and good retirement, so that Israel can give free health insurance to all of their citizens, while we still have to pay for health insurance here, and our soldiers don't get free health care or full retirement. So we're going to be paying more money per IDF soldier than we are going to be paying per United States soldier.